Hi, welcome to another episode of Today I'll Be Popping a New Tin. Today we'll be talking about a brand that is actually no longer producing pipe tobacco anymore, as well as the ingredient that's used is no longer being produced. So without further ado, we will be smoking this English blend called Three Oaks. And yes, it comes with Syrian Latakia. Let me read the description. Rare Syrian Latakia, with its renowned mellow smokiness, is balanced with naturally sweet oriental tobaccos and aged Virginia leaf to create a satisfying blend reminiscent of classic Syrian Latakia blends of old. Formulated by Ted Gage to reflect the character of original Three Oaks pipe tobacco, it tantalizes with intriguing differences. So Ted Gage is the creator of this blend, but he worked with Mike and Mary McNeil from McLelland Tobacco Company to make this blend. But initially he did this in small doses, but he collaborated with them to make it a much more bigger batch. And he is also he's the author and publisher of The Complete Smoker, which is discontinued, as well as he's a big fan of Barling pipes as well. So he has this huge collection of Barling pipes, and the Barling pipes he has won the award for the 2007 Pipe Tobacco Show for Best Briar Collection as well as Best Briar Display. So to all those who are watching who has seen his collection in display, it must have been really good. I think I was having a dilemma to whether smoke it in my Meerschaum or my Briar, but I think I'll smoke it in my Meerschaum because it is the best chance of giving me the purest smoke, I feel, because I smoke a lot of heavy English as well as burley blends lately in my Briars, but who knows, I might like the taste it imparts within the Briar. I'll never know. But for first, let's just try with my trusty Meerschaum pipe. Yeah, this one I mostly use it to smoke Virginia smokers, so the chances of it ghosting or messing up with the flavors is very, very rare. And I don't think, personally, I feel like this blend is something that will ghost. Although it's let me just adjust the camera a bit. Okay, although it could just be ghosting a little bit, but it's a Meerschaum. The ghost will go away much faster than a Briar. Well, let's get the tin popping finally. I've been waiting for this forever, man. Ever since September started. One of the best things of September. Let's go. I have popped open it. I have done it. Oh, I forgot to mention. How old is this tin? 2012. Alright, now let's go and smoke it. Smell it. Yeah, it has the I do smell that ketchup from McLelland, but it's not very how to say, very prominent, but it's there. It's very fragrant. I get basma or basmati rice kind of fragrance, a lot of spices as well. Wow. Yeah, you guys should look at it, man. Just look at that. Yeah, there is not much wow, it's in the moisture is just nice after 13 years in the tin. This is matte. Alright, so yeah, I do not see much of the crystal or the plume. It's not that obvious as in most blends, though it's been sitting here for 13 years. So without further ado, I've already cleaned up this, and let me just pack it up. Yeah, you can see the first light. Yeah, I'll stop for a while, and then we can do the first light together. Okay, so my impatient personality just could not wait to do the first light, but I just charred it a little bit, so let's just do the second light or whatsoever. I got 2 sneaky puffs before y'all. I'm sorry about that. From the start, catches to the flame easy. You can see there's already almost like the smoky, that campfire vibe going on. Where's my temper? I can't believe I'm smoking this, man, really. It's been years since I even like gotten close to Syrian Latakia. I'm not even puffing much, man. It's so rich. The smoke coming out of it just feels satisfactory. Though it requires a couple of relights though. Maybe I did not relight it properly yet. After the charring light gets... Look at this, it's crazy. Yeah, I get the taste of the mellowness. Yeah, it kind of reminds me, there's that little tanginess, and as well as, especially for Syrian Latakia, I feel that there's that grape factor. It feels like there is some kind of like wine inside of it. That's what I got from the Throckmorton Across the Pond Syrian Latakia. I got a lot of red wine notes. Which I'm getting the same thing here. And it's absolutely fantastic. It smokes very smooth. After 13 years on the tin, that's mad. That's really mad. I can't wait to find out how is this gonna smoke in some of my briars. It's gonna be crazy. It's not the easiest blend to keep lit. Yeah, it's a very tasty blend. Yeah, there's some spices in the background which I cannot name. Is there basma in this blend? They did not say. Yeah, like back in the days, they weren't as very transparent about the components in their blends. Still, I feel like they're, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like that was brought about by Cornell and Deal recently, especially over the years in their small batch blends. I don't think any small batch can top this. Let me know if there is, because I would like to get my hands on it. Because once I'm done smoking this, it's gone. It's really gone. But I'm glad I ever got a chance to smoke it, and if not ever get a chance to smoke Syrian Latakia, which is special. Yeah, the smokiness, the campfire. There's that leatheriness, but it comes forth. It's much, the profile of it is very different from the Cyprian Latakia. Although I like my Cyprian Latakia, smoked the From Beyond that has Turkish Latakia, but I feel that the Turkish Latakia is more towards the Cyprian instead of kind of to the Syrian. There might be a little bit of the Syrian, but I feel it's way more close to the Cyprian Latakia. Maybe it has to do with that most of the Syrian Latakia, even when it was in production, it was already quite old, so that there was a mellowing factor in it. Man, but still, it makes a very good blend. But I cannot keep my pipe lit. my other drink I have is our local malt drink, iced Milo. I get a little bit of whiskey notes, like barrel aged kind of whiskey notes. There's that. There's the smoky, peaty Latakia coming out. That's the factor down there. And with the aged red wine as well. Comes there. There is some tanginess. Oh, I forgot to mention, this one has over 50%, at least, if I'm not wrong, 55% of Syrian Latakia inside. So you're pretty much getting the real thing. It's not like 10% or 15%, it's 55%. Oops. And it says it's an English blend. I always thought it was a Balkan blend. I do not have access to tobaccoreviews.com anymore. September has been quite cruel, but at least there's some happy things going on. Got a concert this Sunday that I'm looking forward to. I mean, this is not a review, this is just a tin opening. I still have yet to smoke it a couple more bowls and give you my thoughts and review on this. You get a little bit of like the vegetation notes going on. Maybe some tomatoes, some ketchup in the background, which I'm very surprised because the previous, like when I was smoking Frog Modern, the ketchup was not there. I wonder if there's any 5100 in this. There must be, or at least a little bit. For my first smoke, I feel that it's a little bit hard to keep lit, but it's tasty at least. And lights out. Yeah, it's a very peaceful night. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope this year has been kind to y'all, and the rest of the year will continue to be kind to y'all, despite there's a lot of unrest going on in the world. Yeah, if you guys, any of y'all are up in Singapore, hit me up. Yeah, we can share some of this Syrian tobacco together. It's fantastic. Also, I heard like I'm quite late though actually. Like I heard like Kino or Franco Coppo from Castello passed away. It's kind of sad. I was looking to get one of his pipes because I have like a Dunhill which needs heavy refurbishing. I tried refurbishing it, but no. I have to send it over to Briarville along with all my other some of pipes that need a little tender love caring. They deserve it. Yeah, there's one that has really been catching my eye. I always wanted a Castello, particularly something with a old antiquary, or definitely like a Sea Rock Shake 55. That was something that I was looking for, but turns out that there's a completely different shape that has really caught my eye. So I might be getting it. But September has not been kind to my wallet, especially with the vacation planned up. Taxes and everything, it's crazy. Yeah. It's kind of mellowing out the middle of the bowl. I think we're reaching the middle of the bowl. Yeah. But the middle or the end of the bowl, I'll let you all know in the tobacco review itself when I have more info after smoking. Yeah, right now it's just opening the tin, just vibing to it. It almost kind of feels like I'm smoking a briar pipe, but I'm not. Because one thing I can recall, one of the things is when I was in the army, I used to smoke the Frog Morton across the pond. I just had one tin. I will just smoke it that exclusively almost every day in this Missouri Meerschaum Natural. What's that? Morgan. Yes, Natural Morgan. I really love that pipe. I mean, I had a very shortage of pipes when I was younger. It was just the Chacombe, maybe the Peterson, and then the Morgan. I really loved the Morgan. It was my favorite. I loved the Chacombe. The Peterson was so. I still loved it because of how cool it looked. But right now I feel like it just needs to retire already. It smokes hot most of the time and stuff. Yeah, but this one reminds me of smoking Throckmorton across the pond in my Morgan. Though the Morgan's gone, it's been long gone now. Try to replace it a couple of times, but whenever some friend comes to it, they say they need a new pipe, it'll be the first one I'll give away. I love corn cobs. But I love this Meerschaum more. I almost smoke it every day. The claw Meerschaum's also pretty good. But it's just too big. Especially now, it's like time constraints and everything. It's kind of hard. Anyways, yeah. This is basically, I'm wrapping it up. That's it for today. Just wanted to share with you the opening of this splendid stellar and rare blend, which is no longer produced. Share my joy with you all as I open it. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great week ahead and a great weekend lined up for y'all. For me, I have the concert to look forward to, and after that, in a few days, I'll be flying off to Vietnam. Maybe I will post another review around there. Maybe I'll post a review of this down there. I don't know. Yeah. Hope you guys have a good week ahead. Stay blessed. Stay safe, everyone. Wishing you all good health, wealth, and blessings for your family. Good night, everyone.